Hello, welcome back to the channel. I want to do a quick one. We're doing tax 4 presentation of um, February March 2025 paper 2-1. All right, so in this, we are going to create a short presentation. All slides must have a consistent layout and formatting. So, question says create a presentation of 8 slides using the file presentation.rtf. Unless otherwise instructed, the slides must display a title and a bulleted list. So let's go to our source file. Okay, here's our source file. We click to open. So we're using presentation. So what I would advise you to do is right click, go to new, click on this and give it a name. You can call it February March 2025 2-1 presentation. Okay, once you're done, you double click to open. Okay, while this is opened, you can go to under your home tab, go to new slides, click on that arrow, go to slides from outline and pick presentation and then insert. So you have your 8 slides, all title and bulleted list. Okay, so back to the question. Question says place in the header automated slide number centered aligned. Right, automated slide numbers. To do that, you go to view, go to slide master and go to the topmost slide here. Okay, so you can delete these placeholders. This, if you don't delete these, they usually give you issues. Delete this. So we're asked to insert, go to insert, go to text box, create a text box here. All right, this is where you're going to be inserting the, ensure that it does not overlap with your titles. So you'll be inserting your page number there. Ensure that your cursor is blinking here. All right, before you click on this page number, okay, to insert the page number there. And let's try and make sure it's at the center because that's what the question says. All right, so the question says place in the header automated slide number center aligned. That's what we've done. Include your name, center number and candidate number on every slide. So they didn't ask us whether it should be on the header or the footer. So what you do is come here and insert. You just want it on every slide. So come here and drag out the text box, type your name, your center number 038 and your candidate number, whatever number I'll be giving you during the exams. So once you're done with that, it says we should make sure that these items appear in the same position on every slide. Okay, so we basically done that. When you work on your master slide, everything you put here appears on every slide. So once you're done, you go to slide master, close master view, and you see that you have them on every slide. Okay, so let's do the next task. The next task says that we should change slide 1 to have a title slide layout with no bullets. Make sure that all text on this slide is center aligned. So here, click on this first slide, then go to the layout and make it title slide, and then you title layout, and then you have all of this center aligned. Okay, next task is on slide 1, enter on a new line below the subtitle major crops around the world the text a presentation by. Okay, so you enter this followed by your name, a presentation by. Okay, so after this, click enter and type a presentation by, then you type your name. Okay, format this new line in the same style as the subtitle, which is done already. Use the data in the file this file now, yield.csv, to create a line graph to display only the crop yields for rice. So let's do that quickly. We go to crop yield here, double click to open that data, to open in Excel. Okay, so now that you have this, you say we should use this to create a line graph. All right, this to create a line graph to display only crop yields for rice, wheat, and maize for 2011 to 2021. So let's do that quickly. So you highlight your rice, hold your year rather, hold your shift key and highlight your rice. Release your shift key, move your cursor. All right, hold down the shift key, highlight your wheat, release your control key, control not shift, then hold down the control key again, and then the maize. All right, so you use control rather than shift. Once you're done with that, you go to insert, go to line graph, click on this line graph, you can move it aside. Okay, so we need to edit this properly, so you go to select data. Basically on this axis we want just the rice, wheat, and maize, so you can remove this. And on this axis we want the year from 2011 to 2021. Okay, click OK. Let's check if we have, okay, we don't need this data, so we remove it, click OK. So we have all of this set. All right, let's go back to the question. It said the crop names are displayed in a legend below the category axis. We already have the crop names there. All right, so these are the crop names as legend. All right, next, the year labels are displayed vertically on the category axis like this, just like this. So what we'll do is to click on this, click on the years, right click on it and go to format axis. This will show, go to your text options, go to this last one and go to this text direction and make it 270 degrees. So we have that. Back to the question, it says we should label the chart with the title World Crop Yields. Okay, so uh, titling this World Crop Yields. So that's done. Back to the question, it said the category axis is year and the value axis is tons per hectare. So to do that, make sure this is selected, your chart, click on the plus sign and then highlight the axis titles. So here we have year, so you type here, and on this axis we have tons per hectare. Okay, so we are done with that. Then it says we should format the value axis scale to display 3 to 6. So this is your value axis scale. Click on it and then come to your axis option, and your minimum should be 3 and your maximum should be 6. Okay, so we're done with that. Question 27 says we should place this chart to the right of the bullet on the slide with the title Adapting to Increasing Demand on the right of that. So copy this and take it to your Word document, sorry, your PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so we're looking for adapting to, what are we looking for? We're looking for adapting to increasing demand. Adapting to, all right, that's it. So I'm placing it on the right. So that means we'll need to move this to the left, and then we can paste this, our chart here, and move the entire chart to the right. We can expand the chart so that everything is visible. Now when expanding, please maintain your aspect ratio. Hold down the shift key while you expand so that your aspect ratio is maintained. All right, so we have this inserted. So let's go back to the question. Question says that we should make sure that no words are split, all data and labels are fully visible, the chart and its content do not overlap any slide items. I think we've done just that. So let's just move this a bit. All right, so I'm dragging from this side. Notice I'm dragging from this side and I'm not dragging from these edges. If you do, to compress your work, it doesn't look nice. All right, so moving forward, It says all data labels, the charts and the content print only this slide as a full page in landscape orientation. So this is how we print just this slide. You go to file, you go to print. Okay, so we are printing to PDF. We're not printing all slides, so you click and print current slide and go to print, and then we'll look for our folder. We're doing 2025 all right, so we'll store everything here. We'll say line graph print, and then we save. So back to the question. Question says insert a new slide as slide 2 with a title and bullet list layout. Enter the text. So we are going to enter this as this title and bullet list, the challenge. Okay, so we are creating a new slide. So you click on slide 1 and enter this, then this you make the layout title, then type the challenge. Okay, then 3 bullets. We're going to type all of this. Okay, so back here, okay, so 3 bullet list, insert a new slide with a title and bullet list. Oh, sorry, we have to use title and bullet list. So the layout should be this instead, title and bullet list, title and content. That's this. Okay, so this should be this, and this should be this. All right, beautiful. Then you should format the title and bullets to have the same font style, size and formatting as the other slides in the presentation. So what to do is you go back to your PowerPoint, find out what the other slides have. Here you can copy the style. You can go to home. Okay, you could also do it this way. Use the format painter. All right, click on this, then come here and paint. Okay, click and paint on this too. So you could also do this here. Come here, click, and here paint on everything you have here. Okay, click and paint, click and paint. That's it. So this has taken the formats. All right, so you go back to your question. So it says add an action button below the bulleted text on the last slide so that when clicked it goes to the first slide in the presentation. So what you do is you go to the last slide. All right, so underneath here we are supposed to insert an action button. So you go to insert, where you have shapes, click on the shapes tab icon and then scroll down to where you have actions. So let's use this as our action, then you drag out. Okay, and then it's going to ask you what you want to do. Okay, so what you want to do is to link it up to the first slide. So where you have hyperlink to, click and click first slide and click OK. So we have done that task. All right, so take the screenshot evidence to show that the action button links to the correct slide. Place this in the evidence document. And you know, for now we're not doing evidence document, so save the presentation and then print 3 slides to the page. I'm sure you know how to print. You go to file, print, all right, and use this to print 3 slides to a page. Thank you for watching and listening. I would encourage you to subscribe to our channel, like the video if you enjoyed this content, and I'm sure YouTube will suggest more of our content to you. Have a beautiful day.